I dug up her grave. The coffin was empty. And then I saw the ring. That's when I knew she was never in there. This is what happened in Raven Creek. None of them came back, except one. Jake Mitchell hadn't been to Raven Creek in over a year. Not since they buried his sister. Not since the whispers started. He used to think the town was just quiet. Now he thought it was listening. Alina disappeared on a Friday. She was last seen walking along the edge of Marshlight Hollow, a stretch of land too muddy for tourists, too haunted for the locals. They found her jacket and one boot. That was enough for a closed case. The coroner called it an accidental drowning, but Jake never believed it. Neither did his mother, especially when the dreams started. Every night, Jake heard her voice, but not in his dreams, in the walls. He moved 3 times, switched cities, cut off everyone. Still, the whispers followed. 3 months later, he got the package. No return address, no note, just Alina's silver locket, still wet, still cold, still playing the music box song she hated. Jake snapped. He packed a bag and drove back to Raven Creek, to her grave. It was supposed to be closed, sealed. He'd been there the day they buried her. But when he arrived, the ground was disturbed, fresh, like someone had dug and poorly recovered it. He didn't call the police, didn't tell his mother. He picked up the shovel and started digging. By midnight, the coffin was exposed. The lid was cracked, not by age, by force, from the inside. Jake froze. The moonlight caught something sharp inside. Claw marks, deep, uneven grooves along the wood, as if someone had tried to punch through with bleeding hands. And then, the ring, a gold band resting where her heart should have been. Engraved inside, a V. Alina never wore rings, and those weren't her initials. He reached for it, but the metal was ice cold, and it was humming, like a phone on silent, only there was no vibration, just pressure. Jake took the ring, pocketed it, and ran, but he wasn't alone. Back in the car, he turned the ignition. The headlights flickered once, twice, and stayed off. He looked up. A figure stood on the road, too tall, no face, just the impression of someone watching. And then it was gone. Jake drove all night, didn't stop, didn't blink, didn't breathe until he crossed the county line. When he got home, he threw the ring into the fireplace, watched it melt, but it didn't. It just pulsed, like it had a heartbeat. And the whisper started again. Not in the walls this time, in his phone. A voicemail, 4 seconds long, no number, just breathing. And then, it's not her. He didn't sleep that night, or the next. He boarded his windows, piled salt under his doors, and still, the dreams came. Not of Alina, of something wearing her face, smiling, wrong, standing at the foot of his bed. Jake tried to show someone, posted online, called a priest, begged the coroner to reopen the file. But by the end of the week, Jake went missing too. They found his front door open, his lights still on, the locket playing, endlessly. And in the center of his bed, the ring, still cold. Neighbors claimed they heard something the night before, shovels and someone sobbing, but no one saw anything except the camera. Security footage from across the street caught one clip. Jake, digging in his front yard, in the rain, smiling, talking to someone, no one visible, and then collapsing into the mud. The next frame, gone. Police searched the house, the yard, even drained the sewer. They found nothing, except scratch marks inside the fireplace. Alina's case was reopened briefly, But with no new evidence, they closed it again. Jake's file is still open, marked as missing, presumed unstable. But some of us still remember. Locals say you can hear Alina's song if you visit her grave at night. And if you dig, you'll find that ring, always cold, always waiting. But I've never gone back, because the truth is, I dug up her grave. The coffin was empty. And that wasn't the worst part. The worst part is that something else climbed out.
For more scary stories, like and subscribe.